Welcome back, guys. This is Tough Choice. I am your host, Kazeem. Rahman. On the hot seat today is me again. This is another deep dive episode where we go through some would you rather questions, and we're going to go through some one's gotta go questions. Now, guys, like, share, subscribe to this podcast. Share with your friends. We're growing and we love it. Follow me online at Kazeem Comedy. On all platforms, that's Kazeem Comedy. Of course, if you want to ask me a question, email toughchoice@outlook.com. You know the rules. You know how we do here. We don't really waste any time. The game is Tough Choice. I must pick between the two choices. You get one pass. You get one pause. You must explain yourself, and he will start.
Let it begin. Let it begin.
Would you rather clog and overflow every toilet you use, or only be allowed to buy things using coins? Wow. Okay. Quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies, just coins. You can use as many quarters as you want, but you can never use a dollar bill. Oh, wow. You can never use cards either. Ooh, I'm going to have to clog these toilets. Because think about it, right? Let's break it down. Let's break it down. If you clog and overflow every toilet you use, it's not just clog, it's overflow, which means water's coming out. So that's yours and everyone else's. One, I don't want to clog and overflow my own toilet. So of course I'm going to go be using toilets somewhere else. That's not my home. But do you want to be that guy? Do you want to be that friend that just clogs someone's toilet all the time? I don't want to be that friend. I can't. I've never been that friend, but we do have a friend that is that friend, and I don't want to name him or her. We don't know who it is. They've been on the podcast before. I think I've mentioned it a little bit, but I don't know. We'll keep them anonymous for now. Let me send them a text message, and if they want me to out them, then I'll out them on the next podcast. We'll see. You clog and overflow every toilet you use, every single one. That's yours, your friends, the public ones, and the private ones. That's not a life to live, but it doesn't affect you personally per se, right? If I can figure out a way to just not use the toilets in my own home, nothing gets clogged and I don't have to worry about it. Only be allowed to buy things using coins. You can't use credit cards. That's all I use. I have one credit card so I can track my spending. I use some cash sometimes. I mean, the taco trucks that I like to go to only take cash. The donut place I like to go to only takes cash. That's about it. Everything else I use credit card. So, I mean, I can't only buy things with coins, right? How are you going to buy a flight? How are you going to buy something online? How are you going to online shop if you can only buy things with coins? Honestly, right? And don't try to do a loophole, right? Don't try to say, oh, I can just go get a prepaid card with coins and use the prepaid card. You know what it means. You know exactly what it means. How are you going to pay for a flight with coins? You're going to carry around like $800 worth of quarters or dimes and nickels and pennies with you? No, you know you're not. So you might as well just clog these toilets and live your life. It ain't that deep. It's not, okay, you're done with friends. Well, actually, if you plan it correctly, you will never have to use your toilet or a friend's toilet. You can just go out to the public and use the toilet. I mean, you're going to have a string of places because you don't want to build a reputation of guy that clogs toilets. You know, I wouldn't want that reputation. Like my friend does. But I mean, she or he will remain anonymous. Would you rather never sweat at all, but always smell like a wet dog? That's disgusting. Or shed your skin and hair like a snake every 3 months. I don't know if you guys know, this is a nerdy moment. I need a sound effect for that. Nerdy moment. I don't know if you guys know how snakes shed, but it's not like a one and done kind of thing. It's not like new skin. All right, cool. They're that way for a couple days. Right? The hair will fall off immediately. That's fine. But then with the skin, it takes a couple days to really rejuvenate new skin, to have like the newer skin out and about. You know what I mean? So I never really want to do that. But then it's only 3 months, right? And never sweat at all, but always smell like a wet dog. Who cares about never sweating? It says always smell like a wet dog. So the option is not never sweat at all but always smell like a wet dog, or shed your skin every 3 months. The options are always smell like a wet dog or shed your skin every 3 months. I'm gonna shed my skin. You got to. That's the easier choice, and you know it. Would you rather? We're running through these today. Would you rather have skin that feels like an alligator's, or live in a bubble due to a bad immune system? I don't know what I can do in a bubble. Can I still like pee in a bubble? I don't know. Let's say when it says live in a bubble, there's a flap for pee and poop. You can still go outside if you're in a bubble because you'd be just in the bubble, right? If the bubble means live in a home that is a bubble, like the Truman Show or something like that, then I'll have the skin that feels like an alligator. If it's just have a bubble around me and I can still walk around, I'll take the bubble. I'll take the bubble only because sympathy points. 1, somebody will love me. 2, my comedy career will go through the roof. And not only will my comedy career go through the roof, who wouldn't want to take a picture with a man in a bubble, a grown man surviving in a bubble? Those pictures will go for at least $45 a pop. That's it. My comedy career will be insane because I'm the black guy that has to stay in this bubble or he might just die. I don't know. I have a weak immune system. It doesn't mean that you're going to catch something immediately, but it does mean that if you're going to catch, you're more likely to catch something. And when you catch something, you're more likely to die if you catch something ferocious. I'm using ferocious as like my words now. I've added it to my vocabulary. This podcast is ferocious. I'm sorry. Would you rather have an incurable case of the hiccups or have a 25-pound ball and chain attached to your ankle? Listen, damn, okay, this is harder than I thought. Well, no, it's not. Incurable case of the hiccups, I'll take. 25-pound ball and chain attached to my ankle. Do I get to pick the ankle? I'd want it on the weak one, or maybe I can switch off and maybe do like a workout where like one day the ankle will be on one part of my body and then the second day the ankle will be on the second part of my body. I don't know. Or I'd just carry it around and just be yoked, jacked, shredded. 3 different words, same meaning. I'll take the hiccups. Well, no. I don't think you have had the hiccups like I've had the hiccups, because if you've had the hiccups like I've had the hiccups, then you would pick the 25-pound ball and chain. Having the hiccups is possibly the most annoying thing known to man. I can't think of anything more annoying when having the hiccups. I can't think of anything more annoying than having the hiccups. It's really annoying. On a side note, Ahmed Al-Qadri, former champion of the podcast, was here and he had hiccups during an episode, and I made him do my little hiccup trick. So if you want to know how to get rid of hiccups quickly, email toughchoice@outlook.com. That is toughchoice@outlook.com. Would you rather be unable to brush your teeth for the next 6 months or be unable to talk any louder than a whisper? Forever. Fuck. I thought the whisper was 6 months also. So be unable to brush your teeth for the next 6 months, period, or be unable to talk any louder than a whisper forever. That's a lot. If I'm being honest, that's a lot. I can't think of any time where I would need to even whisper. I know lots of times where I'm going to need to raise my voice, but I can't be whispering all the time. This is hard. Well, no, it's not. Now I'm thinking about it. I can't be whispering. I just said my answer. I cannot be whispering all the time. So I'm going to have to figure out how to not brush my teeth. It does not say I will allow the loophole of mouthwash because this is teeth we're talking about. And a lot of times mouthwash is for your tongue and your breath and not necessarily your teeth. Just saying. So I'll do the unable to brush my teeth for 6 months. That's going to suck, right? When it's like late in the morning and I've woken up and I haven't brushed my teeth yet, my mouth feels kind of weird. My mouth feels weird. I can't just like eat something immediately. I haven't brushed my teeth yet. So I can only imagine what it'll feel like if you haven't brushed in 6 months. That's weird. Would you rather have a self-driving car or have a fridge that restocks itself? Listen, I'm one of those people. I'll be honest with you right now. I'm one of those people that when you shop with me, we're going to be there for a while. Not because we have a lot of stuff to buy, but because I like to look around the grocery store, and it's really only grocery stores that I do this in. I don't do this for department stores. I don't do this for anything else other than buying food and produce. That's it. We gon' go through every aisle, most likely. I managed to get through every aisle when I worked. I managed to get through every aisle every time I go to Costco or every time I go to Walmart or something like that. I usually get through every aisle. I just like to look. I like to look. I'm sorry. I like to look when I shop for food, right? So if I have a self-driving car, I don't trust it, even though I know the technology is already coming, right? Google already has those options. So, I mean, I'm going to do the fridge. No. I want the self-driving car only because I don't need a fridge that restocks itself. I don't need one. I would love one. That'd be great if I had one, but I don't necessarily need one. I wouldn't say I needed a fridge that restocks itself. Now that I'm thinking about it, what if I'm too lazy to get to the store? I'll have my self-driving car. Boom. Exactly. Boom. If I'm too lazy to get to the store, I have a self-driving car right here for me and you because I share. But I have a self-driving car to make sure that we get to the store. And I have a self-driving car to make sure that we get back. Boom. Would you rather never be able to touch another human again or be known as the foot sniffer? This is not hard. I would rather be known as the foot sniffer. I don't have to explain myself. Is that what you're saying? I can just be known as something and not really have to care? But why did they choose foot sniffer? That's weird. That's weird. You couldn't even have said, hey, be known as a guy with a weird foot fetish. No, they said be known as the foot sniffer, the sniffer of feet. Damn, it be your own sometimes, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and be known as the foot sniffer. Honestly, I can't never touch a human again. Oh my God. Babies, my mom, my dad, my brothers, right? No one gets high fives. No one gets fist bumps. That's just too much. It really is too much. If we're really breaking it down, I'd rather be known as the foot sniffer. Just saying. Sounds weird. Definitely sounds weird. But what about this program isn't weird? Guys, now it's time for our newer segment. Something's gotta go.
Get out of here.
I'm going to pose situations, places, persons, things. And the person that is in charge will pick the thing that can go forever. So, one's got to go. Captain America, Batman, Superman, Iron Man. Two of these people aren't really born with their ability. Two of these people don't really have a superpower. Batman doesn't have a superpower. Iron Man technically doesn't have a superpower. They're both rich people that know karate, right? Superman will kill us all. Iron Man. Oh, Captain America. Captain America could kill us all, but his his heart only like I mean, I'm trying to think. Superman technically killed Superman technically could kill us all, but I don't think he would do that. I think he's more someone with a moral code, right? So Superman's not going anywhere. So now we have Captain America, Batman, Iron Man. Captain America embodies the whole vision of America, right? Especially for when it was. There's no coincidence that the first villain in Captain America was Russian, right? So Captain America was made in the late 60s, early 70s to combat Russian propaganda with our own propaganda, and there we have Captain America. So Captain America can't go anywhere. He's too American, if that makes sense. So now we got Batman and we got Iron Man. All right. Batman really is just a rich kid with toys. Right? He's a vigilante. Right? Iron Man low-key is a vigilante too, but Iron Man got a team behind him. Iron Man has the government behind him. That's Iron Man. So what I will do is I will get rid of, well, actually, Batman video games are way better than Iron Man video games. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Iron Man. Iron Man can go. I don't want Iron Man to go, but if he must go, then there he may go. Does that make sense? It's not supposed to make sense right now, but I feel like when you turn off the podcast, it'll make sense later. One's got to go. Hip hop music, pop music, rock music, country music. All right, listen, hip hop's not going anywhere, right? We got Kanye, we have Wu-Tang Clan, we have 50 Cent, we have Common, we have Mos Def. Hip hop's not going anywhere. Jay-Z, Eminem, Ludacris. Hip hop's not going anywhere. DJ Premier, right? D-Nice. Hip hop's not going anywhere. So it's pop music, rock music, country music. Honestly, if I was just being true to myself, I would say pop music and get the fuck out of here. But I know that people listening to this love pop music. So I will keep pop music. Also, if they replaced pop music with K-pop music can get the fuck out of here. So just to let you know that I'm an equal opportunity pop type of music detention or whatever this was going to be. So now we have rock music or country music. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. I know you guys think Elvis Presley might have invented rock and roll. No, there was a little flamboyant gay guy named Little Richard that created rock and roll, and that's how it all started. Elvis Presley didn't invent shit. All right, Elvis Presley wasn't even that great. Elvis Presley stole a lot of his music, stole a lot of his style from other black artists. That is your Black History fact in May. Just saying. Rock music or country music can go. And I like country music to an extent, right? Chris Stapleton, yo, Chris, come do this podcast. That's all I'm saying. It'd be great if we got Chris Stapleton to come do this podcast, but I know it's not going to happen. Or it might happen. Speak that shit into existence. One's got to go. Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, Five Guys, Popeyes. Chick-fil-A and Popeyes aren't going anywhere. Five Guys burgers are actually good. The only problem with the burgers is that you have to get the fries. And the only problem with the fries is that they don't season them after the fact, right? But Chick-fil-A and Popeyes is staying. Five Guys and Chipotle, I mean, I haven't eaten at a Chipotle since I was in Houston, and that was like 5 years ago. 5 years it took me to eat at another Chipotle again. Couldn't do it. I'm not going back. You only go forward. Never going back. Just saying. So Chipotle can go. Honestly, Chipotle can go. I need Five Guys. I need Popeyes. We need Chick-fil-A. Right? So Chipotle can go. I don't want Chipotle to go, but listen, Chipotle has always had a habit of good things happening and then bad things just ruining everything, right? Oh, cilantro's back. Boom, salmonella in the cilantro. And you're like, how the fuck is there salmonella in the cilantro? Who is not washing their cilantro? Chipotle, apparently, allegedly, because we don't want to get sued, allegedly Chipotle is having problems with their chalupa, god damn it, with their cilantro. I don't know. Guys, that's the end of Something's Gotta
Get
Go.
out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of
Get
here.
out.
Continue. Would you rather bathe in a bathtub full of glitter? That doesn't sound fun at all. Or find out you've been using someone else's toothbrush for the past year. Ooh, that is disgusting. Not the wrong toothbrush or not an old toothbrush, someone else's toothbrush. Where's this glitter? Where's this glitter? It's gonna suck. Here's the thing, bathe means you're soaking in the tub. That's what bathe means. It doesn't mean shower. Bathe means that those like videos of women just in the bathtub, just sitting and laying, and there's like a candle and there's like maybe like a rose petal or some shit. That is a bathe. That is bathing. But you'll find out later how bad bathing in glitter is. I've never bathed in glitter, but I can only imagine. I really can only imagine. Damn, that sucks. That hurts. You got to do the glitter. You can't do the toothbrush for a whole year. Honestly, God, I'm not gonna lie. If it was a week, then I would do the toothbrush thing, only because I won't get glitter off my body for probably years. Probably years, right? Bathe in a bathtub full of glitter. No, thank you. No, thank you. No. Well, no, we're gonna have to do the glitter. I don't want the toothbrush. We're doing the glitter. I'm doing the glitter, but I'm gonna hate it. So there's that at least. Would you rather get rained on every time you step foot outside or breathe like Darth Vader? All right. Now, Darth Vader has a specific type of breathing. He's like, right? That is Darth Vader. Or get rained on every time you step a foot outside. No, thank you. I'll do the rain. I'm doing the rain only because everyone's doing the rain. So if I step outside and it starts raining, it's raining in the complex around me. Right? That would suck if it just rained on me. I think I would need to clarify. But let's say it's raining all around me. Then I'll do the Darth Vader, even though it's annoying, even though I'm going to have to find someone to love me, irregardless, because that's a word, right? So what I'll do is do the Darth Vader, and then I'll think about the rain, but really don't want the rain. But now I'm thinking, man, actually, you know what? Darth Vader, I don't want to breathe like Darth Vader. I'll just let it be raining. It'll be like Seattle. If it's a light drizzle, that'd be perfect, right? I don't want it to be I don't want it to be just raining and pouring, right? It just says get rained on every time you step foot outside. And that's fine. But if everyone's going through it, I'd rather go through it with everyone else while it's raining, right? Then later on, explain to people why, I breathe like Darth Vader. Because that's just embarrassing. Would you rather, last one, would you rather get a standing ovation every time you parallel park or get thanked by the President of the United States whenever you exercise? Listen, it is March 2021 when we are recording this episode. Joe Biden is president. Do you want a phone call from Joe Biden? I would want a phone call from Joe Biden. I would want to get thanked by Joe Biden. I would want a phone call by Joe Biden. I don't think he'd want to talk to me because as soon as I pick up the phone, I'm going to be like, yo, where's my stimulus? Because we haven't received it yet, Joe. Remember when you were supposed to be sleepy, Joe? Well, I'm going to need you to go back to sleep, have a dream about how much more money you need to give me. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I would love to get thanked by the president every time I exercise. I exercise every day. I don't think he wants to talk to me every day. Maybe it can be a text message. Maybe it can be, a tweet. It can't be a tweet. If it was Trump, if it was Trump, low key it would be lit. Low key though. Don't tell nobody. Low key, if I got thanked by Twitter every time I exercised, he's like, oh, Kazeem, I don't know how to do a Trump impression. He's like, oh, Kazeem, this is my dad. What? I don't know how to do a Trump impression. He'd be like, yo, Kazeem, thanks for parking correctly. No. Yo, damn it. I don't know how to do a Trump impression. He'd be like, yo, Kazeem, thanks for exercising, right? Thanks for taking care of your health. Thanks for everything. I like how I'm not even caring about the standing ovation for parallel parking because I don't care. Also, it's like, yo, why are all these people watching me parallel park? That's a little weird, but I mean, listen, it's Los Angeles. Anything can happen. So I guess that's how the cookie will crumble. Guys, that's been our episode. This has been Tough Choice with Kazeem Rahman. I've been your host, Kazeem Rahman. You can find me online at Kazeem Comedy. That's KAZEEM Comedy. Like, share, subscribe. We are growing and we love it. Share it with your friends. Don't worry about what they will think. Just tell them they're going to love it too. If you have a tough choice question or a Mary Fuck Kill you want us to consider, or if you have something for One's Gotta Go, or if you have something for Black Excellence, we haven't done one of those in a while, or if you just want to say what's up, email toughchoice@outlook.com. That is toughchoice@outlook.com. I've been Kazeem Rahman. You guys have been amazing. Bye.